A fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat. I apologize. Good doggy. Good boy.
You're a dead man! Too slow!
Good afternoon, sir. I need to then cross it out if you... Here you go. All right, I'll get the... Good. All done. The carriage... Let's get... That's a good one. Nice one. What a view.
Hey, you! Behold, Henry of Skalitz, who is truly not...
I give you Peter Hornet, the man with the...
I need it. Serious, but enough jabbering. Shall we duel?
Let's do it.
Hey, what do we...
I have a if I win...
I can...
That's my...
Oh! What? I'm bleeding!
That was
Good pop, Sarah. It can be a good.
oh, good luck.
You too.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Henry!
Thanks for the...
I should be the one thanking you. Come on. So, what do you think of it?
Well, honestly, I don't see much in it yet.
I admit, right now it's just a few strokes, but can't you see what's in them? Try looking to the future a bit.
If I'm honest, I'm more reflecting on the past.
That I can understand all too well. But this painting, the one you're looking at right now, this will one day be my great masterpiece. My whole life, I've hoped to paint something amazing, something people will remember even 100 years from now. And I believe this is it.
Well, that makes me...
An altar. The greatest and most magnificent thing you can ever paint. Frescoes of hunting scenes are nothing compared to this. The abbot of Sedlitz Monastery got a St. Vitus relic from Sigismund and wants to redesign half the chapel for it. The best craftsmen in the entire town are working on it.
The best? So how did you end up involved in it?
What the hell are you doing here?
I just wanted to greet an old friend. It must be 20 years since we last met. While I was painting for the lords in Italy, you surely didn't even set foot outside Gutenberg.
Is that why you came? To strut around?
Not at all. I came to console you. That big commission of yours for Sedlitz. Well, it seems the abbot finally came to his senses and picked someone better.
What? That's impossible. The abbot and I have an agreement.
You had an agreement. Don't tell me.
How dare...
Go on, then.
You forgot your manners, it seems.
It's always a pleasure talking to you. Take care, Voita. Now, I really must be off, but do stop by the baths at the horse market sometime. We can reminisce about the good old days. And if you ask nicely, I might even let you watch me paint.
Who was that?
His name is Bellissimo, and he paint...
And why did he...
Let's just say we haven't been on the best of terms for quite...
You're always saying that. This isn't important. Leave it be. Now's not the time. I can't tell you that. Damn it, Voita, I'm trying to help you. But how am I supposed to do that?
Oh, all right. Years ago, Bellissimo and I studied together. He was the one who suggested I start going by some Latin name. He said it would make a better impression outside Bohemia. His real name is Bella, but he started calling himself Bellissimo. It never really caught on here, though. People called him Bullshitimo. And it suited him. He turned out to be a proper backstabber. We haven't...
Did I hear that right?
I'm afraid...
What do you plan to do?
As far as I can tell, I have two options. Either tuck my tail between my legs and forget about the job. How the hell did that bastard pull it off? We?
Of course. Could we steal his brushes? Like they stole yours?
I get why you'd think that, but you're forgetting. This is a big city. Bellissimo would have new brushes in a few days.
What if we dug up some dirt on him and explained...
It's true that Bellissimo's conscience is filthier than my apron, and it doesn't even bother him. Did you hear the way he smugly invited me to the baths? Ha! But you know what? You should pay him a visit there. Try to find something we can use against him. And more importantly, how the devil he
Do you think he tells his secrets to the bathmaids?
What do you mean, old? Bellissimo, and you'd be surprised how captivating he can be. Oh, yes. He always dragged me to the baths. Spent his last groschen there. And when they threw us out, we went next door to the garden. Bellissimo even said at that time I had no idea.
Where did
At the baths near the horse market.
All right.
Meanwhile, I'll head to Sedledge to fight.
Sit and bark.
Refrain from sin. Satan is going round our city, and the only defense is cut.
What would you like, sir?
I hear your services here are so renowned that even one famous...
One? Well, we've entertained whole crowds of painters here. Sadly, most of them have a bit of trouble keeping their brushes firm.
Interesting. The one I'm looking for is called Bellissimo.
Oh, him. Oh dear, what's he done now?
That Bellissimo robbed my friend of his job, so I want to settle things with him.
Well, that's certainly not the first time and won't be the last. But if you're planning to break his face, kindly take it outside.
What do you even have against him? Doesn't he pay?
It's not that, but he drinks like a fish. And when he's finished everything he's got upstairs in his room, he comes down among my guests. How many times have I had to kick him out to sleep it off in that shack of his, in his garden, opposite the bathhouse? Ugh, You couldn't even imagine the things drunks like Bellissimo think they can get away with around my girls.
What's Bellissimo been doing to your girls?
Nothing now, as long as I can help it. I keep a close watch on him to make sure he doesn't try anything. He swears he's repentant and that, but he doesn't look...
How come?
Because he's just an old... When I was a little girl, I actually liked him. Even his friend. They were always laughing and sketching something. But then I found out what a scoundrel he is. And the fact that he kneels to pray in his old age now and then, just for show.
Listen, you said...
The very one. Well, do you know him? What bit said...
What do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. I curse about Bellissimo because he drives me mad.
You can tell me. I'm helping him with something now, but you know him. He doesn't tell me everything. And I'm afraid that without the whole truth, I might only end up harming him.
Fine. All right. Well, friends. Bellissimo kept dragging Voita around, and Voita was too meek to say no. Bellissimo even stuck his nose into Voita's first big job. But then he managed to have Voita kicked off the job and took all the benefits for himself. But how he pulled that off, only the two of them know.
What's the story?
I'd like to know that too. When he first came here, he kept crossing himself as if the devil himself was standing behind him. But then he went to Sedlets, and ever since, there's definitely some dodgy business behind.
Where would I actually find...
Like I said, mostly here, in the baths,
And what does he do then?
more like getting plastered, drinks all night till dawn, then spends the day sleeping.
Can I find...
You'll have to ask him yourself. I don't keep...
Which room?
I'll tell you exactly. The one that reeks of booze the most. You can smell it from the attic, all the way down here. The girls always have to air it out before they take some... Who knows what that slob is doing up there? Drinking certainly isn't...
Couldn't I have a quick look around? Maybe I'll find something that'll let you kick him out.
You've no idea how much I'd like that. But unfortunately, if anyone found out I was letting strange... If you want to hang around here, pay for a wench.
Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. And please...
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Reeks of booze in here. This must be Bellissimo's room. So, Bellissimo is working for the monastery for free because he is afraid of going to hell. That could come in handy.
door was locked. Thank God. Who opened this?
So it's you. I apologize. What was that sound?
Be careful,
Innkeeper.
it's not safe here.
Got anything to eat?
Interesting. What a view. Beautiful.
Apparently, the city council.
Can you help me out?
What is it you need?
I'm just looking for something. This is my first time in the city, and I don't know my way around. Do you?
We'll see. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a tavern, the Emperor Charles, but I don't even know what quarter it's in. I only know the merchant quarter.
Sorry.
Ah, well. I just hope I can find it before I'm starving.
There are other places to eat, you know?
I know. I heard the food. Folks say they're roast.
Hey! Get your hands off me! Give that back!
Enough! Enough!
Had enough!
Aye!
Now hand it back! Everything you stole!
That's all of it.
Piss off! And don't...
This is my white wine. Give it a taste.
How's the winemaking going, Casper? Did the sulfur help you in any way?
Henry, my lad, I finally figured it out.
So, what is it for?
I'm not sure if the monks use it in the same way, but I tried smoking an empty barrel with it, and the wine in it lasted a lot longer. Now I don't have to sweeten it or put any fruit or sap in it, and it tastes a lot better. Try it yourself. I saved you a bottle from the first batch.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
If God will... Take care.
I've figured out what's going on with you.
I'm really...
What?
Me? Oh, nothing. So...
It's really simple. He'll do it for free. In exchange for painting the altar, the monks in the monastery will pray for him so that God forgives all his past and future sins.
That bastard. Even if they prayed for him until Judgment Day, he'd still end up in hell.
That's exactly what Bellissimo's afraid of. Or at least...
So he's afraid of hell, our Bellissimo. Well...
That shouldn't be too much. Beatrice told me Bellissimo drinks in his room. But when he runs out of booze, he goes downstairs and causes such a... After that, he sleeps in his workshop. In that garden.
Oh. Well, that's perfect. An isolated place, away from people. If we set it up properly, he might just fall for it.
Fall for what?
That the Horned One himself...
Now this is...
It's simple. First, we need to get Bellissimo drunk enough to be thrown out of the baths, but instead of a cozy bed in the garden, he'll find the Prince of Hell waiting for him. You'll disguise yourself.
I'll disguise myself.
Bellissimo would recognize me for hell, and in the disguise, you'll tell Bellissimo he's damned to hell. And if he wants to save his soul, he'll leave Kuttenberg and beg the Pope for forgiveness. Actually, both of them. And then farewell, Bellissimo. Settle its altar, here I come.
I tell you, it's insane. But, who knows? If we get Bellissimo good and shit-faced, he might fall for it. So?
I don't really know. We were painting the Guildhouse crest here in town. They said Bellissimo would finish it himself, and if I dared... How that bastard pulled it off, I never found out. And honestly... First, we'll get you some tattered clothes, chains, something like a tail. You know what? Bring me a bassinet with a visor, 3 torches.
5 eggs?
They're the most important...
If I have to give them to the toads to hatch it... And how do you plan to get Bellissimo drunk? The madam said he drink...
I'm not saying I've got everything figured out yet, but I'll definitely...
All right.
God be with you, my friend.
Greetings to you as well. You have a kind... The smell, eh, Matt? Come on! Where I want you, Orson! Now you're gonna get it!
What are you doing? Oh my
What's
God!
that?
Help!
Careful.
Be careful. It's not safe.
Aha! Well, never mind. I thought something was going on here.
Happy to be of service, sir.
What is this?
What's that noise? Greetings. I wish you a pleasant day. Come and take a look.
I apologise.
See goods.
The fuck?
Greetings, how are you? Good day.
I'm just glad there's nothing to steal at our place.
Thank you, and come again.
Be careful.
Beautiful.
I brought the things from...
You've messed this up, haven't you?
Are you listening here?
Come on. Well, that's that. What do you think?
Well, I did...
Shame I won't see the look on Bellissimo's. Right. Take all this and get going. We've got a lot to do. First, you need to get Bellissimo. Then, when he's sleeping in the garden, you'll decorate the place a bit. Light the torches and then...
How do I turn...
I'll help you with that, if you like. While you're getting Bellissimo drunk, I'll paint a devil on the wall. Then you just need to light the torches you've gathered.
Do you really think...
Don't worry. The garden will be dark. He'll be drunk, and you'll look like the Prince of Hell. That's bound to rattle his guilty conscience. Just talk about sin, and how you've come to take him to hell because his time has come. And don't do any silly antics like Boo-boo.
How do I get Bellissimo drunk enough to...
Beatrice said he goes there when he gets thrown out of the baths, right? Sneak into his room and take all his booze. Then, when he goes down for a drink and gets a little tipsy, after that, keep pouring it down him until he causes a scene and gets thrown out. But be careful not to pass out before he does, and make sure to wait until he's a bit merry, so he doesn't...
Actually, I'm already a step ahead of you. When I was at the baths, I cleared all the booze from Bellissimo's room. Now I just need to sit with him tonight. And why did you need the eggs?
I'll have them for breakfast.
You're a right cunt. All right. Let's get it over with.
Chin up. The Prince of Hell can't be a crybaby.
Great.
Be careful. I apologize.
Excuse me. Be careful, it's not safe here.
Maybe next time then, sir.
Ich hätte gern...
Ich
hätte mein Fleisch gern durchgebraten.
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen.
Be careful.
I'm at your service.
Oh, you pooch.
Greetings. Care to have a drink with me?
Indeed, friend. Booze is my middle name. But hey, you look kind of familiar. Haven't we met somewhere? No, wait. Maybe somewhere else, right?
No, I just have one of those familiar faces. Come on. Drink before it gets warm.
You're right. What should we toast to?
To full jugs, satisfied bellies, and well-stocked larders.
Especially to them full jugs. Booze is medicine. Helps you forget what's troubling you.
Oh? And what's troubling you?
But never mind that. What should we toast to now?
To our friends. The ones we can always count on.
Especially yours. I don't have many of my own. Once, yeah, I had a friend. A clever and kind one. And that was his biggest mistake.
What do you mean?
Oh, He invited me to work on a job with him, but I squeezed him out of it. All I had to do was tell the right people about the muse he kept hidden under his mattress. I don't know about you, but I'm still thirsty. Let's have another one, eh? One for the other leg.
We already did one for the other leg.
Ah, bollocks.
See? We haven't done that toast yet. To the local beer! May it go down just as well as it comes back up.
Especially down the hatch and out the other end. Never the other way around.
One beer.
By the way, do you know why the beer here is so damn good? It's got a certain secret ingredient.
Oh? What? What's that?
Beatrice always buys a big barrel, pours out half, and then... And
then what?
And all the girls here take turns bathing in it, one after the other. Hey, I'm feeling a bit odd. Maybe I'll just lay down under this table, what do you say? Don't throw up on me down there, all right?
What? Under the table? Oh, you're supposed to get kicked out, so you go to the garden. I mean, that is... Oh, damn. Just under the table.
Listen, friend. Do you also suddenly have really wet hose? Damn it. The ground keeps getting closer and closer.
Sakura, somebody's lying
Damn
here.
it. The idiot passed out. What now? Oh well.
Wake
Nothing else
up.
for it.
There
I'll
you
have to
go.
carry him to the garden.
God bless you, sir.
Nice one.
That's right. Take that drunk somewhere else.
Sleep sweetly, Bellissimo. Your awakening won't be so pleasant.
What the hell is all this racket? If I get you, I'll... Oh, fuck.
Bellissimo, I have come for you.
For me? But that's... Who are you and... What do you want?
I have many titles and names. I am the ruler of the corrupted and the damned. And you are coming with me. Straight to hell.
But wait, there must be some mistake. There are no corrupted souls here. I'm a good man. And more importantly, a good Christian. Maybe you've just lost your way, huh? Try the hole.
What?
That's a tavern. You'll find more sinners there than you can shake a stick at. I'm an honest old man, I swear. That is, an honest man in his prime.
Is an honest man someone who drowns himself in booze every day?
Booze? Me? That's just bad digestion. No matter what I drink, it all ferments in my stomach. That's how I've always been. And it's the same with food. Honestly, no matter what I eat, I always throw up tripe soup.
And all the lying? Do you think that's honest too?
It's tough, Lord of Hell. I'm not really well learned. How am I supposed to always tell the truth when half the time I don't even know what it is? Sometimes things just slip out.
Tell me, is it honest to lie with harlots? And even with another man's wife?
But that was just once. Maybe twice at most. And if you mean the baker's wife, that wasn't my fault. I honestly thought I was kneading dough. I didn't notice she was leaning over the trough.
Enough! 3 answers. 3 lies you've given.
3 lies? Oh, dear Lord. Lord of Darkness, have mercy on my vessel. My vessel of sin. I haven't done anything that wicked. Certainly, I've had a few drinks and made up a story or two, but who hasn't? I don't have any truly big sins.
Nothing big, you say? And what about betraying a friend? For the likes of you, we have a special place in hell. We'll flay you alive and boil you in your own blood.
Ah, how do you know about that? It was so long ago, and yes, it was a big sin, I admit that. But I've repented now. That's got to count for something, doesn't it?
You call that repentance? Having a mass said in exchange for a painting? That's just greed and avarice.
Please, Lord of Hell, give me one more chance. Just one. Tell me what to do, and I'll promise I'll make it amends.
Very well. If you leave immediately on foot for Rome, never looking back, praying 3 Hail Marys in every town along the way, and finally asking the Holy Father for forgiveness, I'll spare you.
I swear, I promise by all that's holy, I'll pack up first thing in the morning.
Did you not hear me? I said immediately.
Right now? But it's so dark.
As dark as your soul, bullshitimo. Shall I tear it to shreds?
No, please. That won't be necessary. If now, then now. Thank you, Lord of Hell. I promise I'll do everything just as you said.
Beautiful.
I'm in no mood.
Interesting. How could one person have managed all those sins?
Fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Congratulations, my friend. You just landed yourself a very important job for the Sedlets Monastery.
What? So, Bellissimo...
Well, for some unknown reason, he decided to walk all the way to Rome to beg the Holy Father for forgiveness.
Ha! You really pulled it off, Henry. Or should I say, Lord of the Underworld? Finally. Soon it'll all come together, Voiter. You'll see.
I'd really like to know about your past. After Burkhard, the Basilisks, and Bellissimo, I'm a bit worried what else could be in store for me.
I'm sorry you feel that way. And you're right. You've done so much for me. You deserve some real answers.
Go on then.
It's just that... You have to understand, there are things I haven't spoken to anyone about in quite some time. And some I've never spoken about. But I have an idea. To the northeast of Malashov, among the trees, is a small abandoned dugout. It's not hard to find. It's close to the road. Go there and take a good look around. When you're finished, come back.
So, you're sent...
No. I just want you to see some things before we talk about them.
So, I'm not going to find anyone who robbed you, who you want me to interrogate, or that's been living in your head for years?
Not this time, my friend. Really. I used to spend a lot of time there. And I feel that once you see it, it'll all be easier to explain.
All right, I'll go there.
That's mine. Fuck you, Wholesome. Ah, shit! What the? My God! He's dead!
Interesting.
Quick! quick! Is this where Voighter wanted me to go?
Hey, what are you looking at? Get out of here, or I'll show you.
Easy. I don't want any trouble. I just wanted to ask you something.
Well, I ain't gonna answer. I'll beat you like a dog. I'll kill you. I surrender! I surrender!
Well, have you calmed down?
Please!
I won't kill you. Why did you attack?
I don't want nobody here. People are nothing but problems and pain.
What do you mean?
Don't look, Libor. Just don't look.
What? Who's Libor? What are you talking about?
Wolves! Get away from him, you beasts! Libor! Libor, get up and get the shovel! We can't just leave him here like this.
Leave who? Damn it, man, what are you babbling about?
Is it you? My friend! I can hardly recognize you.
Wait, do we know each other?
How long has it been? A year? 2? Do you still talk to Voighter?
Voighter? The painter? You know him?
No, that's not possible. Voighter is dead. We can't talk to nobody now. I still go and pray for him at our tree. When's the last time you were there, eh? You really go there? I'm afraid to even get close. Just thinking of it makes my stomach turn. It makes me think of that bloody murderer. Burkhard.
Burkhard?
They left him in the forest. Beaten, broken, and then the wolves found him. Where am I? Who are you? Hey, are you deaf, lad? Who are you and what do you want? I don't want no peeping toms around here.
My name is Henry. Voighter sent me here. Do you know him?
Aye, of course. You're here for the sword, aren't you?
What? What sword?
This one, of course. It's broken, I know, but maybe it could be fixed. Here, take it. And tell him I reckon I'll never be a real knight.
Wait, why don't you want...
All it does is make me all confused.
Very well. Maybe it really could be reforged. I suppose I'll take a look around then. I made a similar one with Fritz and Matthew when we were kids. But this one looks like it's been here for quite a while. This doesn't seem particularly healthy. The dugout itself looks rather ordinary. Maybe there'll be something interesting inside. All right, this is a bit odd. I reckon it wasn't here 20 years ago. 2 wooden toy swords. Quite old too, by the looks of them. Could they have been Voighter's?
I'm gonna teach you a lesson, arsehole.
No shot.
What do you want? You want to try me?
Fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city. I went to the dugout you mentioned.
And?
I like the scarecrow standing there on an anthill. It almost startled me at a distance.
What? Hugo is still there?
Hugo?
I made him with my friends when I was just a lad. Back then, we heard that in some Kuttenberg tavern, they have a skeleton called Hugo. And we'd have done anything to see him. But the city was too far, so we made our own. He doesn't look much like a skeleton, but we didn't know that then. We were very young.
I have to say, I expected a bit more.
I beg your pardon, my lord. I only hope you didn't contract gangrene or mites.
Very droll. I saw a few wooden swords. Not the kind knights use for practice, though. They looked more like toys.
Aye. My grandfather made those for us. God. We used to fight with them till we were all black and blue. My body aches just thinking about it.
Well, it wasn't as abandoned as you said it was. There's some sort of madman living there.
What? A madman? That's strange. Unless... No, that's impossible. Did you talk to him? What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He just lunged at me and tried to kill me. Eventually he calmed down, but then he started spouting nonsense. Like he didn't even notice I was there. He mentioned you, someone called Libor, and Burkhard. He said Burkhard killed you. That Voiter is dead.
And now you're worried you've been talking to a dead man this whole time, eh? Really? Sounds like a coincidence. I'm sure Burkhard has killed many Voiters.
That's a bit too many coincidences for my taste. Are you sure you don't have something to tell me? Go on. You know you can trust me.
You see, that dugout, we always used to meet up there, me and my two friends. Libor, who it seems you've met, and Voiter.
And this real Voiter, he was your friend, right?
Aye. Though I wasn't much of a good friend to him. Everything that happened, it was my fault. They killed him because of me.
If you're not Voiter, who are you?
I told you. Voiticus ex Aridus.
You said it's the same thing, just in Latin. Besides, you're Czech as can be.
Very well. Originally it was, I don't seem to recall. My God! I haven't used my name in so long, I can't remember it anymore.
So you knew Libor lives in the dugout? That's why you sent me there?
No. I really thought it was abandoned. The last I heard of Libor was that he ran away from home. I thought I'd never see him again, and I can't say that bothered me. After they killed Voiter, I couldn't look him in the eye.
Why do you blame yourself for Voiter's death?
Because it was my fault. If I had been there for him when he needed me, I may as well have chased him into Burkhard's grasp myself.
What do you mean?
Well, just like in the Trotsky region, Burkhard gathered a band of lads around him, and Voiter was one of them. And me and Libor didn't like it. So we tried to convince him to stop. Only Burkhard found out, and he made an example out of Voiter for anyone who'd think to betray him.
So the thing with Burkhard was purely revenge?
You could say that. I'd been fighting it for so long. But when I found out at Trotsky he was nearby, I couldn't hold back any longer.
What did you want me to see in the dugout?
Nothing specific. Just the place itself. I used to spend time there with my friends when we were lads. We liked it there. And deaf Ludwig let us play there as much as we wanted. I spent whole days up on the roof, just admiring the surroundings and drawing. That is, until I fell through it.
So you weren't going to tell me about Libor and Voiter?
I wanted to, but I didn't even know how to start. I suppose I was hoping if you see the place, it would help me somehow. And in the end, it did.
That's enough for now. We can come back to it later.
To tell you the truth, since we got all the way here, I have another favor to ask. Another one, I know.
Go on then. What is it?
You see, I'd be truly grateful if you could visit Voiter's grave and say a prayer for him. I reckon nobody's done that in years. I know I haven't.
Where can I find the grave?
Unfortunately, it's not exactly close. It's not even consecrated. Me and Libor had to bury him ourselves.
That must have been really hard.
It was, but that was so long ago now.
You know, we really do have a lot in common. I buried my parents, and you...
And you never stop thinking about it, even once you make your peace with it.
Why haven't you been there in so long?
I just couldn't. It's easier for me to just work and not think about it.
You think Libor goes there?
I reckon you know more about what Libor has been doing these past 20 years than I do.
You know what? I think he mentioned something about praying and some tree, but who knows what he meant. Wouldn't you like to go and see him and talk to him?
No. I'm glad he's alive. But I can't imagine going to see him. Or what I would tell him. Maybe when I'm not so busy.
All right. Let's leave it be then. Is there anything specific you want me to mention in the prayer?
Please, pray for his soul. He may have done some bad things, but even so, he was one of the best people I knew. And that I hope he... Just use your best judgment. I'm not sure what I'd say myself. Maybe that's why I haven't been there in so long.
Why don't you put the brushes down and come with me?
All the way there? No, I'm afraid not. At least not now. To be perfectly honest, one of the reasons I'm sending you there is so you can tell me how it looks before I work up the courage to go there myself.
Wait, you still haven't told me where the grave is?
Ah, right. How can I... When we were lads, we found this tree near Messalis. It had 3 trunks. There was 3 of us. You know me. I thought it was a sign. And that's where we buried Voita.
A tree with 3 trunks near Messalis. I'll be searching for that for a month. I need some better directions, Voita. Wait, should I even call you that anymore?
If you don't mind, I'd prefer if you did. Most people call me Voita, so you'd look like a madman calling me anything else.
So that's how you introduce yourself to others, too? Not just me?
Indeed. I suppose you might want to ask why. But I don't have a satisfying answer for you. Just so that his legacy lives on with every work I create.
Wait, we were talking about the grave. Where can I find it? Tell me exactly.
How would I describe it? When you get to the center of Messales, then follow the stream towards Shramek's barn. Then... hold on, I'm trying to make a mental picture of the surroundings. It was somewhere past Shramek's pen, behind his barn. Just follow the cow pen all the way back towards the forest. And once you're past it, take a sharp left. Wait, no, right. And then all the way to the forest. Then you'll see the tree.
Is that as specific as you can get?
I'm afraid so. I haven't been there in over 20 years.
All right, I'll go there.
God be with you. Greetings, sister.
Gelobt sei.
Yes, mein Freund. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Heute ist es wunderschön. I was thinking about.
Lord be with you. Come to your senses yet?
Oh, fuck you. I'm telling you, Conrad's going to win the tournament.
And I'm telling you, he doesn't stand a chance.
Conrad wins every time. Just look at him. He could cut you in half without even pulling his sword from the scabbard.
True, but not even Conrad would dare stand against the devil.
What? What are you blabbering about?
I heard about this one bloke, a young fella, but they say no one stands a chance against him because he's in league with the devil.
Blessed Virgin, who is it?
His name is... oh, bloody hell. What was it? Stenyak? Spishek? Something starting with a Z. They say he soaks his prick in rooster blood before every fight. That it gives him superhuman strength.
We'll see about that.
Well, I'll be going now. Farewell.
God be with you.
Can't get any better than this. All right, this is already sharp.
Who's there?
Good day.
Once more.
Always got.
Have you lost something?
Quite the opposite, my friend. I am finding something. Treasure, to be exact.
Treasure?
I don't know yet. At least I...
Maybe...
Well, but you'll give it...
Of course.
Give it to me.
I hate to be the bearer.
What?
This is no map.
What?
Well, I thought it was odd just from the parchment it was scrawled, and the lines.
Fuck, you might...
You silly doggy.
Christ, what?
It's time you all heard the truth. We've survived drought, we've survived floods, but now we face a far greater catastrophe. Cities. Everyone here knows something. For a better life, they said. But what's the truth?
Nice.
What a view!
Go! Go! Yeah.
Now you've got it.
Whoa!
Quick!
Whoa!
We're gonna gut you, you horse-on! And now you're mine! You wanna try me?
Come on then! Go! Nice. Quick!
From here, I should follow the stream towards a barn. Finding a stream in this brush will be a challenge. I hope this is Shramek's barn, because there's nobody to ask. Where did he say to go next? There should be a fence past the barn. This must be the fence. There's not a cow in sight. Now to get to the other side. Back there by the woods. Here's where the fence ends. I'm supposed to take a hard right here. If Voita didn't mix up his directions, that is. true. The grave must be somewhere nearby. My God. It's clear nobody has been here in years. It looks terrible. If I really want to honor Wojta's memory, I should clean the place up first. Pull the weeds, clear the debris, and clean the gravestone. Heavenly Father, I know no one's been here in a while, but please see that Wojta's soul rests in peace. Only you know what happened back then. But surely it wasn't so bad Wojta's soul wouldn't deserve redemption. And please help the painter, whatever his name may be. Whatever he did, he surely regrets it, through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Women of virtue, gather round and listen. I have to warn you about the greatest... The taste is...
I visited Wojta's grave. It was in a rough state, all overgrown and unkempt. But I tidied it up and said a prayer for his soul.
Thank you, Henry. And...
Yes.
Thank you very... I feel terrible for not going myself, but I promise I'll visit when the right time comes.
Tell me more about...
Nothing but bad memories come to mind. We used to... I devoted myself more and more to my painting, and Libor, as a...
Wait.
Aye, but it doesn't matter much these days. His mother died shortly after he disappeared, and his father, who knows where he ended up.
Did Libor know you paint? He only shrugged his shoulders when I mentioned a painter.
To tell the truth, I never discussed it much with him. I'd shown Voita some sketches. But Libor, all he cared about were girls. Oh, and swords. He grew up at Rathouse, so he saw soldiers and knights differently than us paupers.
What about Voita? What was he like?
He didn't have anyone besides us. And then Burkhard showed up. Voita was never a saint. Sometimes he stole food, got in scraps here and there. But Burkhard changed. Suddenly he didn't have time for us. And when we did meet up, he was always telling us how he robbed some traveler here or beat up some old woman there.
But I still don't see how this is your fault.
I envy you, then. You see, Voita wanted to spend time with us. He was always inviting us somewhere, but we, or I, rather, would hear none of it. All I cared about was my painting. And Voita was just wasting my time. We got in an awful argument over it once. We were both drunk then. Voita on schnapps, and me on my pride.
How did the argument end?
I don't recall what all was said. You know how it is. You get in an argument with someone, and the next day, you can't remember what you said. I do remember one thing, though. I said, there's no room in my life for dirty, drunken thieves who blow smoke up Burkhard's arse. The next day I regretted it. So me and Libor decided to get rid of Burkhard. We wanted to tell Libor's pa about it. But before that, we went to talk to Voita, of course. We told him to pack up his things in Burkhard's camp and meet us at the tree. But, well, when we got to him, he was just lying there. We had to chase off the wolves that were, well, Voita was in an awful state. Beaten to death with a helmet. We chased off the wolves, but Libor was inconsolable and wouldn't stop crying. So I sent him to the village to get a shovel. While he was gone, I realized Voita was still breathing. He was in awful shape. He couldn't talk or move. Lord, have mercy on me. When Libor returned, I told him to give me his sword, but he said no, that we could still save him. We got in a terrible argument over it. In the end, it was Libor who put Voita out of his misery. Then we buried him. Not in hallowed ground, but still better than behind the cemetery wall.
You were bloody lucky. Burkhard could have killed you, too.
You know, in the end, I reckon Voita never betrayed us. But that didn't stop me from looking over my shoulder. All right. But now tell me, wasn't it all my fault?
Even if it is, it's up to God to judge. All we can do is repent and try to live better.
I hope you're right, Henry. I hope you're right.
I'll let you work.
All right. And Henry, thank you.
I'm curious, what can I choose from?
Whatever you like, that my paints and... First, tell me if you want an open ground, or if you'd like the shield halved. Or then we'll decide together on the cut. And to finish it, I can even paint some figure there. Watch out, though. It won't... And if it turns out you don't...
Can I still help you with something? Or do you already have everything you need for your opus magnum?
No, a helping hand is always welcome. I need to wrap up all the commissions I've started, and I can't manage it on my own. Lately, I've been painting maybe too much. The last ones were a signboard for the armorer and decorations for the fortress in Shitoki. But I haven't been paid for either yet.
So you want me to go and collect the coin? With a beggar's sack in one hand and a hammer to break some bones in the other?
It won't be that wild. I'll take care of the armorer myself. But if you could go to Shitoki instead of me, I'd be very grateful. It's a bit more complicated there.
How so?
The bailiff there promised me a precious stone as payment for the decorations. Lapis lazuli, from which the most beautiful blue under the sun can be made. But then he changed his mind and wanted to pay me in groschen, which I naturally refused. I want that stone.
Why did the bailiff...
Oh, he started telling me it's his lucky talisman, and that he's building a fortress for the gentry there, and he's expecting an inspection or something.
And are you sure the bailiff actually has this?
I've seen it. Well, just for a moment. He doesn't trust anyone with something like that and keeps it in his pocket.
Wouldn't you prefer a groschen? You could spruce this place up a bit.
It wasn't a small amount, I'll admit, but this is a matter of principle. Promise.
And how do you imagine I'll get the gem off the bait?
But you, Henry, are a man of many talents, aren't you?
What if he simply...
If words fail, you'll have to I'm no minstrel, after all. I'm a craftsman. My work has an agreed-upon value, and I won't tolerate anyone spreading rumors that I work for promises and goodwill.
So what should I do?
Well, I painted a coat of arms and a nice ribbon below it on their fortress. It could really use an inscription. Something that tells everyone they didn't pay me for it.
All right.
Excellent. And don't forget, rather than leaving empty-handed, better to repaint my artwork.
Oh, you fool.
Exactly we're trying to find out. Hasn't the bailiff already told us enough?
Perhaps too much. And that's exactly why I'd rather verify everything myself. It's suspicious.
And have you found out anything?
The builder, Master Fabian, is an experienced craftsman, but I fear there's a lack of resources. Even though Sigismund's army has withdrawn, the region is still in dire straits.
If you ask me, you're worrying unnecessarily, my lady. The fortress is standing, and Master Fabian seemed to be hard at work. There's even a fresco inside with a coat of arms.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
you next time.
A good day to you. What?
That painting here in the room, it's the work of Voita the painter, isn't it?
Aye, he paints well, but he's a terribly peculiar fella. What about it?
Oh, the fortress is painted, but the promised reward is nowhere to be seen. I've come for it.
Oh, I see. And leave me be. I've got bigger worries. I offered him a heap of groschen, but he wouldn't have it, so he can stuff it.
What worries were you talking about?
We're building this fortress on Lady Anna of Volstein's commission, and, most importantly, at her expense. Master Fabian Kraft is in charge of the construction, but as bailiff, I'm responsible for organizing everything else. But after that tragedy, which cost Lady Anna her life, her acquaintance arrived here, and now she'll be in charge of the construction for the Volsteins. Her name's Adela, and I need to devote my full attention to her.
Voita said that for his work, you promised him something else. He says you've got some expensive stone. Lapis? Lazuli? They use it to make blue pigment.
Well, I do have it, but I offered him a better reward. I need that gemstone more than he does.
Why do you need that gemstone so badly?
It's a great rarity, and I need to make the biggest impression possible on Lady Adela. And it also brings me luck. The construction, it's not going as well as expected. The Master Fabian says otherwise. Plus, I think I might have a chance with Lady Adela. If you understand me, as one man to another.
So how about making an impression on Lady Adela in another way? After all, a noble woman like her must have plenty of precious stones of her own.
That's probably true. Adela is always with that guard of hers, Jedlichka. Or by day she sits outside under the willow watching the construction.
See? Then forget about some luck hidden in a magic stone and make some grand gesture.
Well, I could have something written on the wall. You're from that painter, aren't you? Do you know how to write?
I do, but I know how you are with payment. I think I should write what a pinch purse you are instead.
Oh, wait, I've got an idea. I'll dazzle Adela with my chivalry.
How do you mean?
I have armor and a sword, and I'm not at all bad with it. If Adela saw me fighting, I'm sure she'd think more highly of me. We'll do it like this. When Lady Adela is sitting under the willow again, watching the construction, you'll join her and seriously insult her. Then I'll just happen to walk by, see it, challenge you to a duel, and beat you in front of her. Good impression guaranteed.
So we're going to have a duel in front of her? And it never crossed your mind that maybe I'm a better swordsman than you?
Well, then you'd better make sure you aren't, if you want that gemstone.
How do you imagine I'll insult her?
Well, how should I know? She's a noble woman. They're easily offended. For all I care, just tell her she's got a backside like a brewery dray horse.
Great. All right.
Really? You wait until Adela sits under the willow, outside in front of the fortress. She's usually there most of the day.
I understand.
Till we meet again.
This must be the painting. I could improve it, like Voita suggested.
be with you. What brings you here?
Look here. I've come on behalf of the bailiff.
Good Lord. What does he want now?
Well, he sent me here to insult you, so he can swoop in, make a big impression by defending you, and beat me in a duel.
Holy Virgin Mary Immaculate, that man is driving me mad. It's always something. I came to check on the construction and he won't stop pestering me. Right, you know what? Go ahead. Insult me so that dolt comes running, and once he challenges you, kick his backside so hard he'll run away bowling. If you manage that, I'll pay you well.
I'd like to, my lady, but it's not that simple. You promised me something in return.
I don't care. Whatever it is, you'll have to get it some other way.
Right then. We'll show him up so badly, he'll never live it down.
I should hope so. Let's get on with it. Excuse me! I have never been so insulted in all my life. How dare you!
Hey, what do you think you're doing, you dung grubber? Are you insulting Lady Adela here? Are you all right, my lady? Don't worry, I'll take care of everything.
Oh, yes, bailiff. Never in my life have I been so insulted. You must defend my honor like a real man, the kind I've been missing all my life.
Yes. Yes, that's me. Have you any last words, you scum?
I'll show you who the real man here is. Come on.
Kyrie eleison.
Give each other a bashing.
Give him what for.
Pardon? What did you say?
Nothing. I just need to catch my breath before I beat this wretch to a pulp.
Not a chance. Looks to me like this young lad's the clear winner. Won't you escort me to my chambers, lad?
Ah, you swine! You won't get away with this.
Ha ha! Goodbye, bailiff. Excellent work. This has been the first thing here that amused me. Thank you. You've earned your reward.
Why is the bailiff trying to make such an impression on you?
I suppose he thinks if I fall for him, I won't notice he's not making any progress on this construction. Silly sod.
How much longer will you be here?
I think I've seen everything I needed. Jedlichka and I will soon be heading back.
Well, I'm glad I could help you, but
That might be a problem now, unless you're willing to resort to something underhanded.
Well, Voita suggested for this situation that I should improve the painting by writing on it that it wasn't paid for.
That'd be embarrassing for the bailiff. I doubt he can even read. If my guard Jedlichka happens to stand in your way, just send him my way.
You wouldn't mind?
What happens with the painting in the bailiff's chamber is no concern of mine.
Well, I'll think...
Best of luck.
It happened! Just what are you going next time?
You have a kind master, eh, donkey?
You shouldn't be bothering us here. What?
What's that? Oh. Hey, you're not allowed here. Go away. You can't be here.
I'll find you. Don't you worry.
Go away now. That's it. And next time, don't go creeping around where you
Good
don't
day.
belong. Oh, that's a lot of blood. This should stop it.
Shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
I'm sorry.
What?
Hey, you're not allowed here. Out now.
No fear. I'll take that swine. Jesus, I'm hit.
I'll whip your ass so much you'll be looking forward to the cave. That hit home. You want to try me? You still resisting? Wanker!
I'll sort you out nicely. Come on. Hey.
Take that! I'll rip your ass open!
You'll get such a blow that you'll wake up on the pillory.
No, you don't.
Do it.
You're no match for us, fucker.
You don't fight with guards, you fool! You surrender to them! Show what you're made of! You want to escape punishment? Sword, eh?
The pillory's too good for
Do
you.
it!
You silly doggy. Fabian.
God bless.
Greetings to you two.
Sit and bark.
Any idea what that was? I'll go there. Was that you?
Ah, never mind.
Good day.
Greetings.
Huh. Strange.
I must be mad.
Greetings. Good to see you. Good day.
I suppose it's nothing.
Ghastly weather.
I'll find you. Don't you worry. I heard something. Hey? I must be mad. Did I imagine it?
Hey, what are you lying here for?
Why is it open? I always close the door. I'll find you. Don't you worry. I've plenty of time to find you. What the? Who opened this? now, you bastard! Give up!
You silly doggy.
Huh? What are you doing wandering about with...
God be with you, neighbor.
Greetings.
Wyatt, go away!
What's this? What's it on? Well, I'll have a look here.
Painted, but not paid
Yeah,
for.
real funny. Surrender now! Fine. I'll make you surrender.
Shut up!
Hey, if you want to be outside after sunset, you need a lit torch. That's the law.
Good day to you.
Greetings.
Leave it! Shoot!
Stay.
Where do you think you're going?
Stay.
Painted, but not paid for. Now try boasting about that.
Someone's trying to break in. I scared them off. Who opened that? Where do you think you're going? Huh?
Fountain? Where does the water come from?
Here, in the middle of the city. I brought you that gemstone. It's really lovely. Just like your painting there. Especially after I improved it.
What? Oh, right. Wait a minute. You went a bit far. If you've got paid, you didn't have to ruin the painting.
No, you deserved it, that's all.
Maybe so. But I'd rather it been done more honorably. This isn't good. It shouldn't have gone like this, I know.
Is something the matter? You seem a bit off.
What? Me? Oh, no. And thank you, Henry. I did manage to sort something out with the armorer, though only halfway. He had no groschen, so he paid me with a cuirass. I've already sketched it, in case I ever paint a knight, but otherwise it's no use to me. You know.
Wow.
But now, back to work. Quickly before... Oh dear.
How's that grand piece of yours coming along?
How? I'm not sure. Sometimes it feels like... No, that's Henry.
Yeah, of course I'm Henry. Are you sure you're all right?
Be quiet.
Come on. What's wrong?
Yeah. I'm painting, aren't I?
What the... Voiter, hey! Do you even see me?
What? Oh, sorry. Do you think we could have a talk? It's important. Actually, it's something I've never told anyone about.
Go on then.
You already know I'm still troubled to this day by what happened to Voiter. But there's one thing I haven't told you yet. Remember how I told you at Velez's shrine that the place spoke to me? And that in my head, I keep hearing Burkhard must die? Well, I meant that more seriously than you might think. I know how I must sound saying all this, but sometimes I really feel as though someone's talking to me, whispering and telling me what to paint. And other times, it's screaming so loud, it bursts my ears. I'm not sure how to explain it better, any more than I could tell a blind person what the color green looks like. But lately, ever since I heard Burkhard was in the Trotsky region, well, I'm just scared. Scared stiff of that endless shrieking, tearing my mind apart. I was hoping that now Burkhard's dead, it would all just go away, but...
Couldn't it all be something like a sign from God? Plenty of people have heard voices, haven't they? The Lord spoke to Moses through a burning bush. And what about Abraham? God spoke to him too.
You're right there, friend. But my voice sounds different. We all know stories of people the Lord spoke to. But I'm afraid it's someone else who's speaking to me. Someone from down below.
And could I...
Maybe you could. I once told a herbalist I was having nightmares. When I drink it regularly and say an Our Father at the same time. It helps me quite a bit. Only now I've run out, and I've neither the time... I thought I had enough left to finish the painting, and then it wouldn't be needed. But I miscalculated.
Wouldn't you rather I brew you something I already know how to make? Maybe a decoction of lemon balm and oregano. Used in the right proportions, it can calm a person nicely. And if I add nettles, you'll also sleep better.
I bow to your knowledge, but I'm afraid ordinary herbs aren't enough for my troubles.
So I can run off and get...
He could be anywhere by now. He wasn't the most honest man. That's why...
Couldn't you take it to some apothecary and have a new batch?
Not in these parts. I spent years building a... Understand, my problem isn't a sore leg.
All right.
Don't worry. The hardest part is finding all the ingredients. Getting mandrake roots and a river pearl was always a struggle for me. But luckily, you only need one of each. Then you add 2 handfuls of ordinary sage, boil it in some vinegary wine.
Mandrake?
It's a very strange root. It looks quite like a tiny, chubby man, but it's no laughing matter. Try asking the local gravedigger about it.
What about the river pearl? Don't tell me you expect me to pinch some wealthy townswoman's necklace.
I wouldn't advise that. Often they're fake. Better go straight to the source. Pearl mussels. There used to be plenty of them in a spot in the stream above Denmark. If you set out from Kuttenberg going south along the stream, you'll come across it. You'll recognize it because there are trees growing in the middle of the stream. But be careful. Pearls are valuable. And that...
Mandrake, a river pearl, and sage?
I was amazed back then too, but that herbalist told me mandrake against... I still don't understand a thing about it, but...
All right. I'll manage somehow.
Henry, I